getting everything together here because I'm not coming up on this live by myself today. We have a guest speaker who I'm about to invite. He's actually going to specialize in speaking about leadership and personal branding at our event. I've got a really squeaky office chair, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm really excited to, hey Desan, how are you? It's so great to have everybody here on board. So Eden should be joining us shortly. He has been invited, so he just needs to accept that. Let's see. There we go. So let's get on here. Let's get Eden to join us. There we go. So Eden is going to be a part of our Summer Shake-Up event, which we're very excited about. He is talking about leadership and personal branding at the event. So for those of you who don't know about Summer Shake-Up yet, what Summer Shake-Up is it's next week. It is a live virtual event. It's a 3-day virtual seminar, and it's from 4 p.m. every day to 8 p.m. every day. If you haven't already gotten your tickets, guys, it's going to be a game changer kind of event. We're doing a full life overhaul. We've got 5 speakers, myself included. Eden is coming. Eden is from Israel. He's going to tell you a little bit more about himself. Then we've got Bala, who is from New Orleans, who's going to come to speak to us about wealth and finances, which is so important, guys. I mean, getting control of our abundance and wealth is so important. And I think money is not really something that people discuss, and I think there's a lot of taboo around discussing money, but the truth is money does make the world go round. And so getting comfortable talking about money and our wealth and our financial state is really important. So Bala will be at the Summer Shake-Up event and also speak to us about that. So that's going to be really exciting. Then the next thing is we've got Angelique. So Angelique is from South Africa, and she's going to be speaking to us about health and nutrition. Now, what I love about Angelique is, oh, look, I've got a message from Eden right here. Hold on. So Angelique is from Hartbeespoort, and I think she's from Hartbeespoort, or she's from Johannesburg now. That we'll find out. But basically what I love about Angelique is we actually just met by chance through Facebook on a Facebook comment where she said what she did. And what she did is she does health evaluation. So she is in the nutrition wellness industry. And I just connected with her because we're both really passionate about serving people at the highest level and adding value to people's lives and having an impact. So I actually contacted her and I said, let's connect because we seem to have the same sort of mission. And I'd love to know more about what you do. And why I got Angelique to join Summer Shake-Up is because she actually did the most amazing thing is we did a 1-hour free evaluation. And by the way, guys, if you haven't already seen, Angelique offers free health evaluations. And we're actually offering that as one of our freebies at the Summer Shake-Up event. So if you're feeling like you need somebody to guide you and help you with your health evaluation, then Angelique is going to do that. So that is amazing. So let's ask, there we go. So she's doing that. And what's great about Angelique and what I love about her is she, oh, here we go, we've got Eden. Eden, are you coming in? So Eden, you just have to request to join our live. And then I should be able to say, oh, there we go. Yes, you can join our live. There we go. Go live with Eden. Here's Eden, guys. I'm super excited, but I just want to finish up saying who we have as speakers at our event, so next week. So we've got Angelique. She's amazing. And what I love most about Angelique... There we go. Hey, Eden. I'm just letting everybody know a little bit about the Summer Shake-Up event. I was just busy introducing Angelique's expertise. So what Angelique does is she's in nutrition and health and wealth. And what I really love about Angelique's perception and perspective on health is I did a free wellness evaluation with her, and she's going to offer that to everybody at the Summer Shake-Up event. So again, guys, if you haven't already booked your ticket, go and do that. The link is in my bio. Angelique is going to be talking to us, and what I love about what she offered me is I'm from a family and a background where everyone was dieting. There's mostly women in the family, so everyone was always on a diet, and like every yo-yo diet, I was there. and it really messed up my metabolism, and I really have a bad association with sports and healthy eating. And so Angelique totally wrapped my mind around this, where she actually showed me that the biggest problem with my health was that I wasn't eating enough protein. And just that simple thing massively changed my life and my sports and everything. I actually like running now. I love exercise. I like eating healthy, and I actually like protein. So all of that is really good. What I love about Angelique is she guides you on how to create a healthy lifestyle for you. So it's not about a copy-paste diet, because we are all different. We have different lifestyles, we have different metabolisms, different hormones. So it's really key to have that sort of part of your life personalized. And so Angelique is going to help us do that next week. And then last but not least, we've got Del Reese, who's also from South Africa, and she's coming in to teach us a little bit more about holistic healing. So if you've always wondered what it is to have spiritual healing, energy healing, meditation, maybe you've always wanted to meditate, but you're like, I don't know how to meditate, or I've never been a meditating kind of person. I actually can relate, because honestly, when I started my journey, I was like, I don't meditate, I don't journal. Now, if I go like a day without meditation or journaling, I start to get anxiety. I'm like, where's my journal and meditation time? So she's going to just show us how you can guide yourself into that, but she's also going to talk about healing our energy. So sometimes you would have experienced this, we've all experienced this in our life, where things are going well, but we've got this residual energy in us that doesn't feel like it's aligning with our momentum. And so getting that to align just really helps us achieve our goals in unbelievable ways. And if you know anything about TBM, if you know anything about what we do here, we fully believe that transformation and personal growth is a three thing. So we've got the emotional healing, the spiritual healing, and the physical healing. And you can focus on any three of those things, but unless you focus on all of them together at a time, you're never going to feel that alignment and fulfillment. It's always going to feel like something is out of balance. So it's really important that we do this Summer Shake-Up event and you get a full life overhaul. But while you're here today, I'm here with Eden. Eden, please introduce yourself and just tell everybody where you're from and tell us a little bit more about yourself before we just dive into questions.
Hey everybody, great to be here. Great to see you guys. I know why I'm hearing myself twice.
I'm hearing an echo.
I'm not hearing you twice. Is anybody else hearing an echo? Let us know.
Let us know.
Guys, let us know in the comments.
Okay. Is it better now?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
See? 1, 2, 3.
You sound good to me.
Okay, so let's keep on. Technology, you gotta love it.
I love it. That's why we're testing this.
So it's great to be here. Hi everybody, my name is Eden Allen and I'm from Israel, and I am a brand and leadership time management coach. I help people to bring their fulfillment, bring their passion back, bring their leadership inside of them, and actually manage their time in order to reach not just managing time, but actually managing life, if you will, in a balanced life to achieve their goals. And then from there, we take it for the branding side in their business and actually bring and attract their own clients and leads. So this is what I do. And I'm doing this also with amazing partners. We're doing courses, workshops all around the world online. So yeah, great to be here. And I can't wait.
Eden, thanks so much for coming. So guys, those of you who have just joined us, we're talking about the Summer Shake-Up event, and I'm going to ask Eden some specific questions today, kind of like a teaser. So for those of you who are like, what's Eden going to talk about at Summer Shake-Up? We're going to tease you a little bit with what he's going to chat about. But guys, Summer Shake-Up is our live virtual event happening next week. It's from the 25th to the 27th. We've really tried to make it so that you guys can do it after work. So that is why it's over the weekend. It's not the whole day. It's from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. South African time. And we're doing that so that you can attend this after work. It's really, really going to be amazing. It's a full life overhaul. So really, guys, get your tickets now because there are limited spots available. But this is going to be the event that changes your life. It's going to be your catalyst for change. This is not about motivating you for a weekend, because motivating, I always say like motivation is like a sunrise. It rises and it sets. It's not constant. So this event is really going to be about creating that life transformation, that full life transformation. But I wanted to ask Eden to chat to us a little bit today about what he's going to focus on in the event, and he's going to be focusing on leadership and personal branding. So Eden, are you ready to be grilled with questions?
I'm ready. Let's rock and roll.
Okay, so the first question I had was, in terms of leadership, and I'd like to bring it into focus on people personally, not just like broad leadership, but what do you find is the biggest challenge that people are facing today in leading themselves?
So I will say there are a couple of challenges, but I will focus on the main ones. I will break it to two aspects. So the first one, right, influencing. A lot of us thinks that leadership is like, I'm leading everybody. I have amazing community and I'm leading everybody and this is now I am a leader. No, this is a huge misconception, because a lot of time we try and we chase like another client and chasing from this event to this event, like bringing more and more clients. And then we're in the constant chase mode instead of 1 second, stop for a second and see if we're leading ourselves first. If we're leading ourselves first and we're influencing ourselves first, then we're actually able to influence someone else. For example, do you know, guys, everybody that here, let me know in the comments below. Do you know someone that just pacing and dragging himself during the day, no energy, keep telling you, yes, I will start this tomorrow. I will start exercising. I will start my business. I will start my health. I will start this. I will start dating. I will start this. I will start it tomorrow. You know what? When I finish this, then I will start find some time for maybe love or maybe more for my business and so on. Do you know anybody like this? If so, type
I know a lot of people.
yeah. So if let me ask you this, Jess. I have a question that pops in my head right now.
Oh, good one. Okay.
Will you date someone that is a 3 in the energy, like very low energy, not so vibrant? Like, will you date someone that is a 3?
I
No,
think
right?
you would squash them if they come to into my party with a 3 energy. That's not going to work.
No, not even 5, right?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Ask guys
I need a lot
this
more.
question to you as well, right? Will you date someone that is a 3 or 5? No, right? And why is that? Because will you listen to them? Will you be influenced by them? Will you want to be next to them, around them? No, right?
No.
So why you will want to buy from someone that is a 3 or 5? Are you maybe in the 3 or 5?
You wouldn't, I don't think you would even trust somebody who comes to you with a 3 level energy.
Exactly. So guys, I want you to ask yourself, why are you letting yourself be 3 or 5 or 6? Why not be an 8? Why not be a 10? Right? Raising that energy, and then people will want to be with you. People will want to buy from you. Then you're branding yourself. Because how can you brand yourself if you're a 3 or 5 in the energy? How can someone will listen to you if the energy is so low and you're not even leading yourself? So the first thing is leading ourselves. Then we can actually brand ourselves and attract, not chase another client, but attract the right clients to us and build that community, build that followers, sell your products more, and actually expand your business. This is how it goes. If you're 3 or 5, you can't lead. And this is where a lot of people get stuck with. When they're in the branding, they think, oh, I need my new cover, I need to do some ads, I need a sales funnels, I need this. No, first lead yourself. See where you at. When you're leading yourself, then you can actually start influencing, start branding. Now, the second aspect is when we come to branding, a lot start to do a lot of the work by themselves. And today we have AIs. Today we can do automation with AI, shortcut a lot of things and get a message clearer, attract people faster when we use a better message using AIs. But the thing is, where a lot get stuck there, they get overwhelmed because it's rapidly kind of niche and are rapidly growing the AI, and then we get overwhelmed, we get flooded, too much AIs. We have ChatGPT, we have Cloud, we have tons. We have endless of AIs. We have for images, we have for text, we have for marketing, we have so many. And it doesn't end there. It keeps growing. And then as it grows, we become more and more overwhelmed, more and more stuckiness, if you will. I love this word. I don't know if this is a word. Is it a word, stuckiness? I don't think so. But anyway, we get...
I've got like a comment here, and I wanted to say, I see it says, look here, I decided to pause my business for 1 year in November because of my need to take care of myself first. I just want to congratulate you for that. That is not an easy decision to make. And I think I really like what Eden was saying earlier about like how we always do I'll wait till it's a more convenient time to leave myself. And the truth is, I actually did a post on this like today, but life is not convenient. It's never convenient to grow. It's never convenient to take care of yourself. If it were convenient, everyone would be thriving, but everyone's not thriving. And so I just wanted to congratulate you, Ersin. I see your comment there, and I wanted to say that is amazing, because to take that level of initiative, and right, that is a leadership decision. Knowing that like, hey, I need to be the leader in my business, but I can't lead my business if I'm not leading myself in my personal life. And so having that initiative to say, I need to take a break, like, congratulations, that is amazing. But I love what you said as well. It was dreadful at the beginning, gorgeous in the end. And I think that is so often how things go. I think when we make a big decision, we have this blueprint of what we think is going to happen. We're like, this is exactly how this is going to turn out. And then as we start that journey, we're like, oh my gosh, this is not what I intended. But what we learn in that journey is so important. So I wanted to just agree with Eden as well, saying that like, don't wait for a more convenient time, because the only time that is guaranteed is right now. So the decision you make right now, that is going to affect the life you're living 10 years from now. And what you're experiencing in your life right now is a direct result of the decisions you've been making. So if you're not happy, it's time to make a decision right now. Like getting your ticket to Summer Shakeup event next weekend, because you've got to be there. It's going to be mind-blowing. But even like now that we've established like what the challenges are in people leading themselves personally, like managing your energy, learning to lead yourself, learning to manage your time, we understand those challenges. And I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think is like the global impact that people are experiencing? So like, what are you and I experiencing in the world where people are coming across these challenges in leadership and they're not leading themselves well? What is happening globally because of that?
Oh, that's a good question. Globally, what
I've got tricky questions.
I will say globally what's happening, I will dare and say it's kind of an epidemic. It's epidemic of, I like to call it dragginess, of zombies. Meaning we try to push, we try to drag, we grind, and then we fall. And there's a lot of burnouts that happening over and over again. And I stumbled upon, I think, almost every client that started with me had a bit of a burnout or really deep burnout. And there's no passion, there's no liveness, there's no motivation. But motivation, what is motivation? Motivation is something small that comes, how did you say it at the beginning? Like the sunrise and set, right? So we want to shake up this body and actually make it happening, and not stay in that zombie-ness, if you will, and actually start to rising up, to shake up and be the best that we can be. But how we do that, that's where this epidemic starts. And it doesn't end if we don't start leading ourselves. It doesn't end if we don't put that attention and say, that's it, enough, it's enough. I'm ready for transformation. I'm ready to make it happen no matter what. I'm ready to shake up and be the best that I can. Only then that change started. Only then you see that places of growing. And you know, globally, around 96% Most of the businesses fail. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a huge percentage of failures. But
Yeah.
there's 4% there. Are you guys one of that 4%? If you are, this is the time to shake up, right? And why those 96% fail is because we're living in a world that is a constant. You opening the Instagram, bam, constant information. You open Google, constant information. Facebook, constant. Everything is instant. Everything, bam, 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 bam. And then what happened? We also have a high level of dopamine, and then we feel like, I need to do this, and then we don't have that energy.
Yeah.
Right? We don't have that place of actually making it happen. That's where we need to make that change, to make that transformation and start shaking up and be the best one that we can be by leading ourselves, branding ourselves, get our finance, get our health, and then we can actually make that impact more than ever before.
What do you think about, like, I mean, the world I grew up in, and it's a very different world now that we're living in, but the world I grew up in, like, burnout was like a badge of honor. It's like, I'm so stressed. I've worked, every night this week, and, I really think we need to reframe. And again, if you are just joining now, please go and check out the link in the bio to look at the Summer Shake-Up event coming up next weekend. Guys, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about reframing your perspective on success, because, having a business that is creating an income but killing you physically and emotionally is not successful. You've missed the balance, because, not that you shouldn't work hard. Like, we love working hard. We love working with passion. We're passionate about doing what we love and living our life with purpose, on purpose. But when it comes to creating success, we shouldn't be wearing burnout and disease like a badge of honor. Like, I'm so stressed out that I have anxiety that is now full on depression. Those are not things, we don't need to have a stigma about those things, but we shouldn't be wearing them like badges of honor, because we are not then successful. That means we need work. Like, those things, burnout is not a sign of success. It's a sign that something needs work. It needs attention. And so, Ersin, I just want to say again, like, well done for saying I need to take some me time in my business in order for me to be sustainable. Because one of the things Eden is going to touch on, and he's spoken to me about this before, is you get leadership, and then you get sustainable leadership. And this self-sacrificing cycle of, I'm just going to work myself into the ground until I can't anymore, that is self-sacrificing, and it's not honorable, and it's not actually serving people at the highest level, because what you're saying is, I'm going to put a timestamp on how long I can do this, instead of saying, I'm going to lead myself first so that I can sustainably continue to lead others for the rest of my days. So Eden, I just wanted to get your perspective on that a little bit.
So that is so true, because it also comes from a scarcity mindset that we keep chasing, we keep running, like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Oh, he do that, she do that, that means I need to do this. No, everything works for other person differently. And that's where I was. I remember a few years ago, I got to the point when I got the massive burnout. When I talk about massive burnout, for burnout you have 4 stages. Stage 4, you're in the hospital, all system fail. Huge failure of the systems. And I got to stage 3. I got to a place where I had no emotions. I kid you not, no emotions, no anger, no sadness, no frustration, nothing. I was like freaking puppet on a string and felt nothing, because I thought, like what everyone's thinking at the beginning, I gotta grind, I gotta do the work, run, working, have maybe 2 hours of sleep, getting up, again, work like all day long, non-stop. And I thought this is the way, but it's quite opposite. We need to work smarter, not harder. When we work smarter, we can actually make it through. That's why I dedicate more than 6 years of research of time management, of how can I not just time management, but life management, balance life in a way that I'm not just in my business, but I'm also there for my friends. I'm also there for my family. I'm also there for myself in order to give more and be more and do more. And then I can also find love. I can have other things as well. But when we're so focused on just this, or this, or that, or this, or that, no, you can do this and that, this and that, business and relationship, relationship and family, family and friends. It's not or that. You can do everything. It's just a matter of time management, life management. And then when we do that, when we give ourselves that gift, then we are able to actually influence and we are able to lead, right? It's all first it starts from here, from the mind, and then it starts with the system. Because if I give you the system without any belief that it can work for you, if I give you even the system for $1 million tomorrow morning, but you don't believe you can do this, how can you reach that? You will never implement that. That's why we will work there in the summer shakeup about first the beliefs, and then we will work on the time management system, the life management system, alongside the branding of the business, right? Because we got to have the package. If we have just one thing, we're losing it. That's why we're doing this in the summer shakeup. That's why I am tired to see that epidemic. That's why I'm so passionate about breaking that cycle and helping people become their own true leaders, becoming with purpose, with fulfillment, with passion and aliveness, and not just dragons,
So guys,
not just another zombie.
I want to touch on exactly what Eden said there, and it's coming back to the Summer Shakeup event that we're doing next week. If those of you who have just joined, go check out the link in my bio for the Summer Shakeup event that is happening next week. We're the weekend, go check it out. We're doing it so that it's after work hours, so you should be able to attend after work. We've made it affordable, we've made it accessible, we're doing it on Zoom so everybody all over the world can join. There's a workbook, so like we're not just going to be chatting and you have to listen and take notes. We're going to have a workbook for you so that you're going to hear what we're saying, you're going to get that value, and you're going to be able to apply it immediately, because that is what the Burgess Method is about. We're about creating impact. And the speakers who are coming to this event, like Eden, I've worked with each of them one-on-one in my own capacity, and we are all about the application and the impact. So we're all about creating that value that works. We're also all about the results. You know, we're not bringing you stuff that we've just made up airy-fairy. We're all about giving you guys tools that have brought about results that have changed our lives and the lives of many others. So go get a ticket. But I wanted to just touch on what Eden said there about understanding what you're going to learn at the Summer Shakeup is not learning what you're doing wrong. It's learning what you're doing right and how to add to what you're doing right, how to have more. It's not about deciding what you need to cut off or take away from your life. This event is about showing you you don't have to choose between having a business and having time for a relationship. And you don't have to choose between being a good leader and still taking time for your energy. Like, those are all part of the same aspect. Those are the same package. You know, to be a good leader, you need to have energy, you need to have passion, but you also need to be able to lead in your home. That means being a leader in your relationships, being a leader in your family, you know. And I love what Eden said in the beginning. Leadership has an entirely different perspective for everybody as well, because a lot of us look at leadership, and I think many of us grew up in the form of there's a bunch of people following you and you're the boss. But leadership is actually having so much value and passion that you can give that people want to be around you. You know, you inspire people to level up in their own capacity. That's what real leadership is. And we're going to be talking about all these amazing things at the event. But Eden, before we close off, I want your opinion, because I could talk about Summer Shakeup all day. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, Summer Shakeup, I've got to go to it. Yes, you do. But I want Eden's perspective, because he's speaking about leadership and personal branding at the event. So those of you who own your own business, those of you who are thinking about owning your own business, or those of you who feel like you're not leading yourself the way you should in your life, or that you're feeling like you're not living life on your terms, I want Eden to tell us why he thinks you absolutely have to be at the Summer Shakeup event and you have to play full out at the event. Eden, why do you think people need to be there?
So like we discussed up to now, right? If you feel that your energy is 3 or 5. Right? You feel maybe stuckness, you feel maybe overwhelmed from everything that's going on, or what is even my next step, right? That's why I am so thrilled about this Shake Up event, because, and that's why I'm so excited. And know you, Jess, you always bring the best of the best. You always do everything and beyond. You always over deliver. And this is something amazing, and that's something I love about you, that you're doing, and you're passionate and you're making it happen. And it's not just that you took one person, you took a couple people, you brought the best minds, right, in each section, and then you get the whole thing. You not just get or health or business or relationship or leadership. No, you're getting the whole package, right? It's not just one thing. It's the balance, like we talked, right? It's about getting the best out of yourself in order to reach, right? We are at almost the end of 2024, right? If you want the best year of 2025, that you will start it strong, be the best version of yourself at 2025, this is the moment. Don't miss it out, because we got so many amazing speakers. You just don't want to miss it, right? You have health, you have mind, you have relationship, leadership, finance, branding, everything. You have the whole package. And this is why you want to be there, right? Dedicate a few hours, right? Because if we don't invest in ourselves, how do we expect others to invest in us? Right? So we gotta invest in
Good
ourselves.
question. 100%. That is amazing. Like, that is so spot on. So, guys, you set the standard for yourself. So, like, just what Eden said there, if you don't invest in yourself, we can't expect other people to invest in you. And that doesn't just mean money. If you don't invest time in yourself, you can't expect people to invest time in you. It comes to time, relationships, love, energy, everything. If you're not investing time into yourself, people aren't going to meet you at that level either. And so whatever standard you're setting for your life, that is the standard at which everyone else is going to meet you. So Eden, I just wanted to say thank you for joining us for the live. Guys, Eden's going to join us for Summer Shake Up next week, so he will be talking to us next week. If you haven't already, go to the bio, click the link in the bio, check out the website, get your ticket now. Limited spots are available, and you have to be there. It's going to be a game changer. But Eden, thank you so much. I can't wait to do this.
Thank you, guys. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. The best year. Let's make it happen.
You rock, Eden. Bye.
Bye bye.